Dana Lewis, former bureau chief and correspondent based in Russia. Welcome to the program. Dana, what happens now that Navalny is behind bars? What happens to that mass, those demonstrators, the demonstrations? What happens?
Well, I think you'll see more, and we're expecting some more details in Russia to be announced tomorrow by the people around Navalny, and you certainly see more demonstrations and more clashes with the police. But, you know, people described this situation in Moscow last night after Navalny was sentenced to another 2.5 years as suffocating. I mean, there just weren't a number of police on the streets to control demonstrations. They simply don't want to allow any peaceful demonstrations at all. They were extremely brutal last night. I mean, the videos all over social media are quite stunning. And I think that's why you're seeing such widespread condemnation by the international community. And look, Navalny's facing more charges. So they have 2 more charges against him, and they are seeking probably at least an additional 10 years in prison for him. So the international community believes if they don't speak up now and draw a line and try to force the release of Navalny and force the Kremlin to step down from this, that in terms of human rights, what's happening with Navalny will just get, beyond reason. And I think it's already beyond reason now.
But do you really think anyone would step in and really put pressure on Russia? Josep Borrell was in Moscow, I believe, Thursday.
I can't believe that anybody won't. I mean, look at some of the condemnations that are coming from all over Europe, America, Anthony Blinken, the new U.S. Secretary of State, saying that, unconditional release, and they are going to work with allies to hold Russia accountable. I mean, that's sanctions. So there is a list of at least 36 more people in Putin's inner circle that will probably face personal sanctions if this continues. And it looks like it's going to continue. But I would say this, look, in 20 years of Putin's rule, he has always been able, when there's unrest, to point to other people in government and make them the fall person and stand up and be popular with Russians as somebody who stands with them and for them. In this one case, he is seen as a bully, somebody who may have committed attempted murder against Navalny. He is being isolated from the Russian public. His popularity is plunging dramatically. It is going to get, very dangerous. And he, for the first time, Putin is really being put in a corner.
Good point to finish on. Thank you so much. Dana Lewis, former bureau chief and correspondent based in Russia.